hours to shoot this music, profiling the heroes in a music video alongside your favorite superstars.
Let's tell the story, sequel and the sequel. But the young brave hearts and spiritual in a flashy music video. Say big up, big
Sanibonani nonke emakhaya. Welcome once again to yet another exciting episode of Big Up. Khona la ku SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Namhlanje ke silana ngokushaya into esidume ngayo mntasekhaya, giving props to somebody who's making a difference in their community. Let's get it. Okay, so today we're saying big up to Lindiwe Mazibuku, a young lady who has started a creative poetry group, and they call themselves the Gold Peanuts. Now what they do is they perform a lot in this area in order to raise funds for the less fortunate. But let's go find out more.
Big up,
Lindiwe Mazibuku, ngihlala khona la eVosloorus, ngakhulela khona la. Nginabo bhuti abawu-2 nabo sisi abayi-3. I'm the last one ekhaya. I live with my parents, and ngakhula ngifunda la indlelanhle shithi isikole nje singekho kude la.
Even from a young age, it was clear that Lindiwe had a true gift for the arts. Her parents knew that her talent needed more than the local schools in Vosloorus could provide, so they sent her to a school outside of Vosloorus during her high school years.
Poetry into engayiqala kudala. My love for it started during my high school days. Ngisafunda eRand Girls, and yathi mangiqeda isikolo, then we started ngama poetry sessions amancane. I was invited to join a group called the Naked Eyed, and that was when ngaqala ke ukuphuma out there and go out to the stage and get into performance poetry. I was introduced to slam poetry, and that's when I met the likes of Nkosana Mngomezulu, which is the lead vocalist of a band called Galactic Nebula.
But every night on her way home after her poetry sessions, Lindiwe would pass by merry misguided youths, a sight she and her friends could not turn away from.
Kubabhlungu kakhulu to see abantu okhule nabo, you know, baphelele estradeni by selling cigarettes or not making anything constructive of themselves. So together we came up with an idea, which let's start a movement ezoba la eVosloorus, whereas we can introduce abantu bala eKasi into performance poetry as well. So sayiqala again, and then we started by collecting our own friends ebesiperforma nabo, and we started nje boma open parks. We'd be in an open park, perform vele bekuyizinto zama weekends, you know, and abantu bayithanda le culture and sakhula nayo. Yabona mara mabesibona sindlule estradeni with our guitars and we're going to perform, baba nale interest ukuthi, hey, where are you guys going, what are you doing, you know, and then we invite them to our shows. It's so good to see someone, you know, aqala Saba to perform, and then suddenly, you know, 5 months later seka performer on a bigger stage.
And since then, the Gold Peanuts group has grown in leaps and bounds.
Last year, when we launched the Gold Peanuts, we also got a sponsor from Itamati Previa, which is a collective of jazz collectors. Abo baba balifos, laba collective jazz. Bawuthanda kakhulu umsebenzi esiwenzayo, so they invited us again. Basponsora ngendawo rather, basponsora ngendawo again, and that's when we started again. Ukuba yabona indoors, have our shows every last Sunday of the month, you know. And as isikhula, we've also had a sponsor from the National Art Council, a sponsor ama poets yabona with books, and kahle our aim was to, you know, keep the culture of reading and writing going, so even amongst the poets ourselves.
But Lindiwe's giving spirit wouldn't let the movement she had started end there. One day she saw the plight of the youth at a nearby children's home and knew that she had to bring the magic of the arts to them as well.
Imu House Children's Home and Orphanage for Disabled Kids. Shuthi iyo home ebengiyazi when growing up yabona mangiyanga sesikoleni siyandlula phambi kwayo siyandlula, and I've always been curious ukuthi kodwa ngempela, you know, what is this? Are there really children living here? And then one day kena sangena ngaphakathi, and from there on ngasho ngithi that home became our home. Yabona nathi indlela abasamukela ngayo with so much love. You know, there's people out there who have nothing but have got such huge hearts. You know, nendlela basamukela ngayo was so beautiful, and we just had to come back here and do something and do more. what we wanted to do with the whole concept of giving back to the home was to encourage abantwana abahlale home ukuthi they could use their artistic talents, understand, to sustain themselves nabo in life and not always rely on being given izinto by other people, but get out there, use their talents, make their mark in the world. So that was the concept. We wanted to inspire the kids, to grow up, bajwayele ukufunda, bajwayele ukuba expressive of how they feel, and ba realize ama talents abo as well.
Despite the huge impact that the gold peanuts have had in the community, Lindiwe still feels that there is more that can be done.
Namaphupho amakhulu for the project. I'd like to see it ikhula. Kungabi nje into encane ephelela lana elokishini every Sunday. It would be nice to actually get out there and abantu bajwayele the culture of giving. Akudingi ukuthi size sibalandele emuva abantu ukuthi it would be really nice to actually, have people come forward and say, Mina, this is what I have. I can give with my hands or my time. It would be really nice.
So qhubeka ke sixoxe noLindiwe as well as shoot a music video namhlanje. Ngicela unganyakazi nakancane. Yeah, welcome back. We are still saying big up to Lindiwe and her Gold Peanut Poetry crew as they give back to the community using their talents. Now, they are shooting a music video namhlanje alongside one of the top musos abasekas. It's about that time when we find out who it is. Check it out. Afro-traction, aka Wandile Moya, was born and raised in a musical family in Nelspruit, Mpumalanga. Wandile's father taught him how to play piano at an early age of 9. He quickly caught the music bug and started performing at his local church and at weddings. As his love for music grew, he became a highly talented singer, songwriter, bassist, guitarist, and pianist. His major breakthrough came in 2007 when he started producing for artists like HP, Tear Gas, and Tembisiet. But his musical talent and smooth vocals could not be hidden from the limelight for too long. In 2009, he released his debut album, Soul Deep, containing hits like Nimtolid. In 2011, he released his second album, Soulfully Yours, which earned him a summer nomination for Best Smooth Urban Album. Being also a mesmerizing live performer, Afro-traction has also shared the stage with the likes of Kem and Ringo Madlingos. Let's go have a chat with him.
Yeah, boy, yes, I just want to say big up to Sis Lindiwe Vilagazi. We need people like you in the community to rejuvenate the arts and give back to the community.
Big up. Isikhathi sakhona mntasekhaya se-Vosloorus ziyaduma. The 20 hours of the music video shoot have officially begun. Let's go find out what's happening. Big up, Vosloorus kulapho sikhona mntasekhaya. Ngibhlume nomlungu wami ngimthanda kakhulu uzositshela ngombono wakhe wanamhlanje. Kunjani mfethu?
Hola.
Uyaphila kodwa?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, no, easy. Overview, man.
Well, overview is very simple. I'm capitalizing on Lindiwe's experience and what she does every day. She takes these gifts, these donations that patrons give in order to listen to the jazz or the poetry sessions, and I'm doing the similar. I'm taking Afro-traction, and he's finding a guitar that's been left discarded, unused, unloved. He finds it. He enjoys a guitar. He walks down the road, plays it. He bumps into Lindiwe, and she invites him in. And it's really about how then she gets that donation from Afro-traction and passes it on. So it's the journey of this wonderful gift.
Okay.
Very simple.
Okay, and how long do you think this music video is gonna last?
Well, we got a couple of scenes to go through, so maybe the next, say, 10 minutes. You wanna do it in 10 minutes? I can do it in 10 minutes. Do you want?
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay, let's try.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on Big Up, this music video is gonna be shot in 10 minutes. Go! Big up to you.
Action, Wandile, and playback.
Drive.
we're shooting our first scene, and he's walking down the road with playing his guitar. It's a nice, peaceful scene. And here we are to celebrate our area, and especially the jazz club that our man Afro-traction is on his way to.
Afro-traction.
Yebo.
Uthini mntaka
Angiyaphila sikhokho sami.
Utop.
Nandi.
Our time is Vosloorus, and we are here to pick up my sister Lindiwe. You know, I'm sure you've heard about the work that she's doing, which is why you are here. Yeah. Why did you feel ukuthi yazi thina ngiboleka isikhathi sami, you know, take my time ngizomncoma kahle?
There's not a lot of people abenza what she does, and I feel when someone does that, we need to show support. And the song being Blessed Fingers, I think Wonkumuntu should use their hands and literally their fingers to do something positive. And I feel Sis Lindiwe deserves, you know, to be supported, and anikezwe nje umdlandla ukuthi lento yenzayo is a good thing.
What's up? We just finished shooting the street scene. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. Wandile from Afro-traction did such a great job. Only problem is that with a street scene like this, you got so many cars and people coming by, and we had a funny scene with a guy come out of the house, and he knew we were filming, but he decided to walk up the street and give us the show all the way up there. So hopefully we'll get to use it for the video. Very funny scene, man.
Big up, Quad.
Yo, that was a lot of walking. I hope the guys still have enough energy in them to make it through this shoot. Just over 6 hours left, guys. You can do it. How's it going, guys?
Very cool, man. Getting there.
Super Makondo, yes.
Just about to shoot our scene, our main scene.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, can you just elaborate on what's going on in this particular scene?
Well, for me, this is my favorite scene to shoot. This is him and his guitar, the beauty of him and the instrument in this wonderful environment. And roll camera. And track. Action, guys.
How important is it for Tina as an artist in njengoba si talented nathi to give back to the community?
The Bible says blessed is the hand that gives than the one that receives. And ngicabanga ukuthi kubalekile kakhulu ngoba you need to show now ukuthi at some point you don't deserve it, but you are grateful ukuthi the blessing has been put into your hands. So you need to share. I think Wonkumuntu out there, we need to share. You know, isinkwa esincane ukudla in that's why ngibona ukuthi let me give my time today ngizobonga nami, you know, help Sis Lindiwe say thank you for the talent she has, yabo. Kubalekile kakhulu.
Njengoba uphethe isiginqe kanje cha uthi ngizokuyeka angeke awusibusisi.
We uzongibhadala. Sweet nguwe, loving nguwe, engimthanda yo. Sweet nguwe, loving nguwe, engimthanda yo babe. Akekho munye nguwe.
Hey, Afro-traction mtasekhaya. SABC 1 Mzansi for sure. Sigcwele ngama-stars. Injalo.
Big up.
Big up, Quad.
The last scene of the day, and just over 3 hours left. Let's see if Ash and the crew can pull it off. Mlungu wami.
What's up?
Ukahle.
I'm good.
Tell us about this scene. I understand it's the last scene of the day.
This is the final scene. This is the culmination of the entire story coming together. And Lindiwe now delivers the final gift. The gift has now run its journey, and just very, very humble to be here. Nice to meet Ma, you know?
Take us home, baby.
Cheers, man. Thanks. And action.
It seems like Lindiwe is having a lot of fun in front of the camera. But let's find out from her how her faith influences her to use her blessed hands ukwenza umehluko emphakathini.
Religion plays a very huge role, because we are who we are because of our maker. And I believe that is where we get the strength to actually do what we're doing. Abantu bayibuka bathi, hey, you're doing something very big. It's because it's beyond us. It's beyond me. It's beyond, gold peanuts, just the poets. We've got greater power. And I think that is why we keep going. Noma kunzima, because it's not an easy road. But that is where we get the strength.
Big up, Quad.
Great, thanks guys. That's a wrap, everybody. That's a wrap. Thank you very, very much.
We find out how it all panned out. Big up. Welcome back, still out here in Vosloorus and sayikopa lezo zokungasekudala kodwa ngaphambi kokuthi senze lokho awuthi sizwe yini bafethu ukuthi ilanga leli lihambe kanjani starting ngobaba
ilanga belimnandi kakhulu sikwenzile konke bekumele sikwenze ngiculile ngadlala igitara walked around but it was worth it I believe I can do it again uma bangangibiza next time 20 hours has been worth it.
Yeah. Now let's talk about your experience of the 20 hours shooting a music video, Afro-traction.
It was so epic. It was my first time in Zintenje. It was so beautiful to even meet him in person. It's even nicer in person, Bandla. So no, I know 70. It's been a long day, but worth it, and it was such a beautiful experience.
Please introduce the video.
Introducing Ingoma Blessed Fingers music video wakona mnandi like crazy.
Blessed Fingers, Baba. See you in 7. Big up Injal Quad.
Big up, big up.
big up, big up, big up.
If you are inspired by our local hero this week, then stand up as well and volunteer your time and skill to make a difference in Mzansi. These are contact details of organizations that could really use your help as a volunteer. Call them and make Mzansi a better place. If you are currently a volunteer or a community builder at Kaslako, or know someone who is, we'd like to say big up to you too on this show by featuring you or the person you nominate as our local hero. So go on and send us a short profile of yourself or the person you want to nominate to bigup@eclipsetv.co.za. You can also contact us via post to private bag X10025 at Randburg 2125. If you or your nominee are selected to be featured on the show, sokuthinta mzala songakhohlwa ukushipela siyakho.
Big up.